Welcome back. So today, I'm going to do another video asking a terminological question. Most people are familiar enough with political vernacular to have heard the terms left and right being used to describe different sets of positions. Politicians are described as being on the left or the right as well, depending on the policies that they support. But the thing is that it isn't uncommon for people to debate over whether a position or a politician is on the left or the right. Why would that be? Typically, one can look at something and easily determine the category it belongs in. So, perhaps it's simply that people aren't able to see the policies or positions the politician supports. That would be a reason why people have issues categorizing those things, right? Well, it would, provided that it was the case. However, by and large, in this day and age, it isn't. With the sheer amount of media reporting on such things, it is very unlikely that people don't have access to that information. No. Instead, I think the likely reason debates over categorization are as prominent as they are is because of this. The terms left and right are left practically undefined. They are loosely defined at best, and even then, the definition can change relatively frequently. Quote-unquote right-wing policies from 100 years ago are oftentimes directly opposed to right-wing positions today, and the same goes for the left. So why are these categories left without solid definitions? The answer to that, in my opinion, is impunity. It's much better for the politician, and charlatans in general. I know, not all politicians are charlatans, but come on, they have that reputation for a reason. But it's better for them to have malleable terms, so that they can cash in on the good old-fashioned barbaric tribalism that we humans fall prey to. I mean, as long as the politician defines their ideas as left-wing, and then themselves as such, they can push almost any policy they want, and still count on the support of the left, and the same goes for the right in that regard. They're relying on this dichotomy. The terms are left malleable so that politicians can hold up a facade of accountability, when they truly aren't accountable at all. With our prolific media, though, again, you may think that it would be easy to notice what's happening while it's happening. Easy to see the sleight of hand, hiding an abandonment of principle. But unfortunately, media bias leads reporters to fall into the same tribalistic dichotomy, and the media is just as conflicted and confused as everybody else. Other terms dealing with politics are a little less loosely defined, but are still changed to fit narratives, such as progressive, conservative, and liberal. Granted, more specific categories such as these are often lumped inside of the larger undefined terms of left and right. The consistency of the smaller categories is going to affect the larger categories, and they are why there are some general associations for the terms left and right. For instance, the conservative category, in the States at least, has been associated with religious belief and policy for at least the last 40 years, and also lumped into the category of right. That's why today we think of the religious right in the States, whereas prior to that it was generally the left who was a bit more religious. The terminological abuse of left and right over such a long period of time has almost left the terms useless, because they've meant so many different things. They have made new political categories which are explicit a necessity. However, if a concrete definition could be assigned to the existing terms, it would be a good thing, but a definition needs to have a reason for being. There will need to be a reason why right is right and left is left. The definitions will need to be based around consistent principles and antithetical in certain regards, otherwise they'd be the same thing. In people's attempts at new terms, the term alt-right has emerged. Unfortunately, it is riddled with the exact same problems that the previous political categories have. There isn't any concrete definition to surmise what it means to be alt-right. The alt-right categories is no different from other political categories, except in that they are less well received by the media. In my opinion, it was a missed opportunity to have a term with some meaning. I'll make another video explaining how I think the term should be defined, but this video is exclusively about the problems I see with the absence of a definition. What do you think? How do you think the term should be defined? Do you agree that the lack of definition is a problem? If so, please leave a comment or make a response video giving your thoughts. I want this channel to be a forum for knowledge and discussion, and your participation really helps that along. As always, if you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hits the little bell. And that's it for today. I'm signing off. See you next time.